The boy was just born, and his parents didn't get to properly see him before placing him in the escape pod. As their planet faced destruction, they sacrificed themselves, giving their only escape chance to their son, planning to send him to Earth. The escape pod launched from the planet facing a black hole, and a similar pod flew from the neighboring planet. The poor boy had just begun when a meteor struck him, leaving his head spinning, while the neighboring pod glided smoothly like a pro. Clearly, the neighboring pod was more luxurious. The boy curiously peered through the glass at the blue planet they were about to land on, initially aiming for a wealthy family, but was intercepted by the neighboring little superhero, landing him in prison instead. At this moment, the boy doesn't know that when he grows up, he will become a superhero who saves the Earth. He was adopted by the gods and became a prisoner named Big Head. Meanwhile, the neighboring little superhero was adopted by nobility and became the pride of the heavens. Big Head was very intelligent and liked to invent little gadgets in his free time, like building a cool motorcycle. To give Big Head a chance at a better path, the warden sent him to school, where he unexpectedly met the young superhero Pete from years ago. Both classmates and teachers adored the superhero, but they saw Big Head as a villain. The superhero and his classmates often bullied him, and even the teachers treated Big Head as a bad kid. Big Head did not resist. He silently endured everything. However, his constant patience only led to their increasing aggression, and on this day, Big Head had an epiphany. Since everyone thinks I'm bad, I'll show them what I truly is. From then on, Big Head fully embraced the dark side. But on this path, he was either beaten or caught by Superman, having to return home every few days. Meanwhile, Superman, acting heroically, became the city's protector, and the mayor held a special ceremony to honor him. At this time, Big Head had already kidnapped his girlfriend Little May and set a trap. Just after Superman finished the ceremony, Big Head appeared on the big screen, using Little May to lure Superman. Hearing the news, Superman hurried over but fell into Big Head's trap. Little May was nowhere to be seen, and it was too late for Superman to escape.
Oh my goodness, why am I unable to escape from here? I truly did not anticipate you discovering my vulnerability. I am aware that this dome is likely constructed from red copper. Indeed, it depletes my energy, and your weakness is red copper.
Big Head immediately had his pet fish pull the switch, and a destructive beam shot out at the place where Superman was, causing an instant explosion. Big Head never thought Superman would be defeated so easily, and he successfully became the ruler of the city, turning the entire city into his playground. However, over time, Big Head found life to be too boring, because being invincible is so lonely. This made Big Head, who felt uncomfortable without getting beaten up for a day, start to miss the days of being hit. So he came up with a bold idea to extract DNA from the dandruff left by Superman and clone a new Superman. He refined Superman's dandruff into a genetic bullet, so anyone hit would gain Superman's powers. Just as he was about to find someone to transform, Superman's girlfriend, Xiao Mei, burst in. To ensure his plan went smoothly, he disguised himself as a human to drive her away, but she wouldn't leave. So, he had his assistant fish release a machine to scare her, but unexpectedly, he was caught by the machine himself. Helpless, he reverted to his true form, and upon returning, he saw the genetic gun in Xiao Mei's hand. He quickly turned back into his big-headed self to snatch it, but during the struggle, the genetic gun misfired. The bullet entered the pipe and was caught by Da Zhuang passing by.
Oh, who could that somewhat rotund individual possibly be?
After becoming a superhero, Da Zhuang's first move was to bring flowers and flirt with girls. But he didn't know Xiao Mei was allergic to pollen. He even took her up a tower, hoping she'd stay, but she rejected him. Meanwhile, Da Tu found out the new superhero he made wasn't upholding justice but was flirting with girls. So he decided to talk to the new superhero about life. He took out the battlesuit he hadn't worn in a while, put on his favorite leather pants, and made sure his bald head was shiny. After donning the villain's cape, applying eyeliner and foundation, he piloted the mech to Superman's house. He smashed through the wall and went inside, only to find the new Superman gaming. Not only was he ignoring justice, but he was also looting everywhere. What shocked Datu more was that he wanted to team up to rule Earth. Datu was stunned. This guy not only lacked justice, but was worse than him. Furious, Datu jumped into the mech, ready to fight Superman. Superman punched, sending him flying. Big Head wasn't mad, he was thrilled. This was just the feeling he wanted, so he started playing hide-and-seek with Superman. Superman searched everywhere but couldn't find it.
Spun around by the big head, my mind is in a complete muddle.
Dato got happier as he fought more, while Superman grew angrier. An uppercut sent Dato flying, then Superman jumped up and delivered a fatal blow. Superman punched through the mech and grabbed the boss. Amused, the boss decided to call it a day and head home, but Superman ignored the rules and aimed to eliminate him directly. The boss quickly activated the emergency escape device and was catapulted away. He then ordered his subordinates to cover Superman with red copper, thinking it would subdue him. But unexpectedly, the red copper didn't affect Superman.
Don't compare me to the city superhero anymore.
Big Head, unable to compete, fled in panic. Superman, unable to find Big Head, vented his anger on the crowd. Superman turned fully evil, and Big Head sought help from Xiaomi, puzzled why the red copper failed. Xiaomi led Big Head to the old Superman's secret hideout, hoping to find clues. In the subsequent moment, they discovered that the aged superhero was indeed still alive. He had become exhausted from the life of a hero and took a brief 0.1 seconds to unwind, realizing that he desired a more ordinary existence. Thus, he staged his own death, asserting that Red Copper was his vulnerability, and cleverly used a skeleton to deceive everyone. Big Head requested him to intervene and stop Big Zhuang, but the retired superhero declined. Disheartened, Big Head went back to prison, but Superman unexpectedly kidnapped Xiao Mei, demanding Big Head appear within an hour or she'd be killed. When Superman lost his justice and became a city destroyer, he ironically became a justice enforcer. Superman wreaked havoc, kidnapped Xiao Mei, and destroyed the skyscraper where she was held. Then, the sky filled with dark clouds, and under countless watchful eyes, Big Head made a dazzling entrance, and Superman charged at him. He fell into the trap and got caught. Big Head quickly rode a small motorcycle to rescue Xiao Mei. The freed Superman was furious, lifted the fallen building, adjusted its direction, and threw it towards the two. In the critical moment, Big Head tossed Xiao Mei out, but he himself was pierced by the building. Just as Superman was about to harm Xiao Mei, the old Superman appeared just in time, as it turns out.
You're the one causing trouble.
When the new Superman saw the old Superman appear, he got scared and ran. But the old Superman was actually Big Head in disguise, and Superman quickly sensed something was wrong, and came back. This time, Big Head lacked the strength to fight. He hid in the invisible tank, grabbed the genetic modification gun, and while Superman wasn't looking, he stuck it in his mouth. Superman's genes were restored, and he returned to his original form. Super Big'em became the hero who saved humanity. Superman also mingled in the crowd to cheer for Big Head. The movie Super Big H ends here. No one is born a ha, and no one is born a hero, but as long as there is kindness in your heart, anyone can become a hero. I'm Lazy Cat. See you next time.